forgot to introduce myself. I am, of course, some of these things, we too, we get nervous. I keep telling the story. It's not an easy thing. All right, my name is Kehbuma Langmia. I know you're wondering where this accent is from. It's from heaven. So let me introduce Molefi Kete Asante in an unconventional way. I sent out the biography because it was just too long that if we were to read it here, we will not leave this room. So today, we're in the presence of a scholar who has transformed black scholarship ever since he got his PhD in 1965, when some of us were not even born. Professor Molefi Kete Asante is the most published African American on planet Earth. Let me repeat. And what I'm saying, you can check it out. You can check GPT it, you can DeepSeek, you can Google. Professor Molefi Kete Asante is the most published African American on Earth with 100 books and counting. Please give me a round of applause. Today, we are going to bask ourselves under the umbrella of his scholarship, because he has challenged the ontological, and let me emphasize, the epistemological belief system of black scholarship. If we believe that mankind originated from Africa, Molefi Kete Asante says in one of his books that we African scholars and black scholars suffer from what he calls amnesia, meaning we have no sense of our history. Let that sink. He says, and I continue, in one of his books, and I quote, that some Africans carry the wood of others to make their fires, only to realize that the smoke from such fires suffocates us, end of quote. Let that sink again. Let me repeat. In one of his books, he says, some Africans carry the wood of others to make their fires, only to discover that the smoke from such fires suffocates us. End of quote. This is from the book Ama Mazama, the Ongoing Presence of Afroecology, chapter 3, page 22. I say this because I had the honor from him to write the blurb of that book. Why do we carry the wood of others to make our fires? And the smoke keeps choking us as we wipe the tears from our eyes and invite our children to bring the kerosene so that we pour it on that same fire. Why? Because we have refused to listen to Nicolas Bukola, who wrote a book titled "The Fire is Upon Us, Black Scholars." I repeat, the fire is upon us, black scholars, after the debate between James Baldwin and William Berkeley in 1965 in the United Kingdom, Oxford Union. That book said we are on fire with black scholarship, but we have refused to quench that fire that's ravaging us. Why? We've decided to follow the colonialistic way of life by having the names of Paul, John, Jacob, Mary, Elizabeth, or to speak English language, French, German, Portuguese, and today Russian, and most of all, Chinese Mandarin, at the expense of Swahili, one of Igbo, Amharic, and you name it. We are a strange breed, we black scholars. Professor Molefi Kete Asante challenged us. So today, we bask ourselves under your umbrella, Professor. That if you rescue us, let us fetch our own firewood and make our fires along the River Nile so that the smoke should not choke our eyes. Welcome to the Mecca.